I'm really sorry if you guys clicked on this video thinking it was about everybody's favorite Aretha Franklin song. Alright, so let's talk about a subject in the industry that really does not get a lot of attention, and that's respect just for other people. I'm sure all the parents out there tell their kids the same thing I do. Treat others like you want to be treated too. But why do we think in this industry it's okay to talk down to our subcontractors or an owner to talk down to a GC? I'd like to say that this is like the exception to the rule, but it's sad that this is kind of how the industry's gone for at least the last decade plus. But have no fear, times are a-changing. So you guys probably remember that I shared a story about a drywall guy getting screamed at probably a few feet away from me by a guy in this industry. Now, it's not just specific to this industry, but man, people treat other people pretty poorly. And this is really focusing on just the respect for other people. Just because you're not as high in the pecking order or your company is working or having another company work for them does not mean that you can treat them like children and talk down to them. And as we all know, will they do it? Maybe because they're contractually obligated. However, that's just not the right thing to do, and you're gonna be kind of a D-bag. When you're someone like me that started in the industry in their mid-20s, I mean, you're gonna run into people that are well older than you. I mean, we're talking 20, 30, maybe 40 years your senior. So you've gotta have that respect for them, because these folks will mentor you in the future of your career. They're gonna take you along the path and show you how things are really done. And you got to lean on them, especially when they're trades that you have nothing or no idea really how to do it. I definitely don't understand how we think we're okay talking down to people based off of where they're at in the contractual order. You know, we're all on the same team, no matter what role you play. We're trying to get the objective done. And this happens in the service too. You know, people get cocky because their job is X and the other person's Y or Z, or they might have passed a certain school, or they might have some sort of license or something behind their name, some certification. The same thing happens in the civilian world, and it's not okay. I mean, going back to the school thing, just because somebody has maybe a terminal level degree or graduate degree, you know, why would they look down on someone without one, or someone with, you know, just an undergrad? And it's sad, but it happens. I'll say what's really funny and really sad is when you have someone brand new to the industry talking down to someone that's 20, 30 years into this industry, thinking, oh, because this is the role I play, you got to listen to me. That's just like a junior officer talking down to a senior NCO. How well do you think that's going to go over? And not everybody is as cool, calm, and collect as, you know, I think I'm pretty even keel, but not everybody's like that. And words start flying, and maybe sometimes fists if you're not careful. So you might not want to do that. I tell folks that work with me during our safety orientation to let people slash my tires, not theirs, right? Let me make the bad calls. Let people get angry at me. And of course I say that tongue in cheek, hoping nobody slashes my tires, but you know, I can do these things in a politically correct way, only because I've had to learn that over time. I was the guy that threw their hard hat until it took somebody more mature than me at the time. I was still an assistant superintendent, and he had to tell me, you know, what can you do? And I couldn't do anything. Things were out of my control, and I got upset. But it was that, you know, I'm really preaching to myself here. I had no respect for these people because I came out of the service thinking, well, my higher up told me to do this, so I'm gonna get this done, come hell or high water. It's gonna happen. So I'll finish with this. If you're not a people person and you're not willing to humble yourself and hear other people out, this may not be the best industry for you, or you need to learn to do that pretty quick. I've been in situations getting yelled at, nobody likes it. I just held my tongue and I went with it. But I always told myself, if I make it into a position of power, I'm never gonna treat my people like that. Do I slip up from time to time? 100%, I'm not perfect. However, I really strive to be better, and I strive to treat people like I wanna be treated. It's that golden rule again. there's probably somebody that you're thinking of that maybe you talked down to or disrespected. So my suggestion for your week is reach out to that person and, hey, it's really hard to say this, but say, I'm sorry. I know those are two very difficult words for a lot of people like us that are in a position of management, but suck it up, buttercup. Guys, just like the service, we are all out here for the same mission in this industry. We're trying to get that building built. We're trying to get more clients. We all want to try to get that big bonus at the end of the year, right? But we're also doing this for our families and to put food on the table. Think about that when you're about to disrespect that person in front of you. Think about their family. Think about who that individual is and think about them being a member of your family. Nobody wants somebody to talk to their kid like that. So think about it that way. Good luck to you guys.